Diablos versus the sixth God Dragon. Who is the sixth God Dragon? What is its power and why has it never been revealed to us in the before? And is there a possibility that there could be a seventh God Dragon? Hey guys, what is going on? It is Gear and here, and in today's video we are going to be discussing our prediction for Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest Chapter 93. Sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoyed this video because today we're going to be discussing something very interesting where apparently in the latest chapter for Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, we didn't know this, but apparently it was dropped to us that there is a sixth God Dragon and the guild Diablos is trying to awaken it from its slumber. So that is the big cliffhanger that chapter 92 left for us. So right now, what's going to happen in chapter 93? Well, most likely Diablos is going to have to go through this giant labyrinth that apparently Elsphyria built, and they have to go through this to awaken the sixth God Dragon to apparently help them in their quest to slay all of the dragons and create a world just of humans, as per Celine's plan. But why would they need to awaken a sixth God Dragon? But most importantly, why was it that the sixth God Dragon or mention of another God Dragon was not mentioned to the crew? Why is it that Elsphyria hid this information to the crew when probably is very, very important information for them to know? Because if Diablos was also doing the quest just like Fairy Tail, then they need to know the whereabouts of all of the God Dragons, and they need to know exactly how much they're dealing with. Because Elsphyria confirmed as always that it would be 5 God Dragons, no more than 5. But now he's sprung upon a 6th God Dragon which is apparently sleeping, and then he's gonna probably, maybe in the future, there's gonna be another God Dragon. Because as we all know, Hiro Mashima loves the words, well, the number 777. Literally the day the dragons disappeared from Natsu and the crew was the year 777, the 7th of July. Literally so many sevens. So there's gotta be a 7th God Dragon because I can't see him sticking with 6. So the 7th God Dragon is probably gonna be for a different video. But for the 6th one, well, let's go over it. So right now we know the elements of 5 of the God Dragon. Water, wood, metal, moon, and water. That is the main 5 God Dragons. But who is, well, what could the 6th one be? What could the 6th one's power be, and how could it make that much of a difference? Well, I believe the 6th God Dragon is probably one of the most powerful ones, and the power of the 6th God Dragon, if we're going by elements, I would have to guess that the 6th God Dragon is the power of wind. Because right now we've gone through like the major earth elements. The moon, which is probably very important. Metal, which is basically metal in earth. And literally the normal elements like fire, wood, water. So why is there no air? Well, the 6th God Dragon most likely will have the power of air, and Wendy will probably notice something because she might be a lineage towards the 6th God Dragon, aka Grandini teaching her because Grandini is a link to the 6th God Dragon or something. But that's gonna be a little bit more too much into that. But I would have to guess the 6th God Dragon is probably the power of air, just because of going through the normal elements. But then if you think about it that way, what could the 7th one be? Well, that'll be for future videos, so make sure to subscribe for that because that's going to be an interesting video. But for now, let's just talk about the 6th God Dragon. So the 6th God Dragon most likely will have the power of air, but how will he have that much of an impact in the Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest? Well, think about it this way. Why did Elsphyria never mention him before? And why is it that he is the only God Dragon that is technically asleep? Who made him go to sleep, and who made it so that he can actually, well, not be in the world? Because right now he is sealed within this great labyrinth. Well, probably, I am guessing, before this quest came out, right at the beginning of the creation of the first ever Wizard Guild, Magia Dragon. Most likely, this 6th God Dragon, I have to guess, this is going to be a huge prediction. I have to guess that this 6th God Dragon was originally the master of the Magia Guild. So technically the first master of that guild. He was the one that created it to protect all of the wizards from the humans that were killing them. And he wanted to sort of have this guild as a protection, but also a little bit of a way for the wizards to fight back. That is my main sort of theory around that. So why was it that he had to be sealed up all of a sudden? Well, as we know, in Fairy Tail, power that is so much power in one person's hand, that could corrupt them. That could make them turn into something that they regret or something that they never expect they would turn into. And literally they would become the most evil being that they never ever wanted to be, because they would literally drown in power. So most likely that sixth god dragon was literally drowned in power, wanted to get so much power because he learned the truth of dragons, how powerful they were, and literally he just wanted to control everything in the world, kill all the humans and just have a world with wizards. That is probably what his main idea was, but Elsphyria and maybe some of his friends said, no, this is not right, this is not what our guild stands for. Our guild stands for protecting wizards against humans, becoming a home for wizards so that whenever they get in trouble, whenever they need help from humans trying to hunt them down, they can come here and they can be with us as a big family. That is probably what Elsphyria said, and then using his other friends in the guild, they all probably fought the main guy himself, the sixth god dragon, the first master of Magia Guild, and they did have a fierce battle. They probably went on for days battling off this god dragon, trying to weaken him down so they can seal him up. But by doing so, this long drawn out battle probably did kill off a lot of the guild members of Magia Guild, and that's why when all was said and done, when everything was starting to come down and the sixth god dragon was finally sealed, but before Elsphyria could notice, he noticed that all of his friends were dead. Literally, he was the only person left out of the entire world, well, out of the entire Magia Guild, and literally he was the only one alive. The only one that could literally move the sixth god dragon through the Great Labyrinth to make sure that he never reawakens again. That would make sense, because that would also explain why he is the only person left in the Magia Guild and why we've not really heard of the Magia Guild around the world. Because, no offense, if it's the first ever guild ever created in history, don't you think people would really spread news about that? Do you think it would be in history books for wizards to learn about the first ever magic guild? And what do you think there'd be like great ancestries from the Magia Guild, or other wizards from the Magia Guilds going to other guilds? Don't you think something like that should have happened? The fact that it didn't happen, that's why I'm creating this theory, because it makes sense that all of the Magia Guild members were trying to seal the sixth god dragon, because it was originally their master who turned evil, and they all died trying to seal it, and the only one left was Elsphyria. And since he knew the true horror of sealing one of the god dragons, he created the 100-year quest to seal all 5, but it'd be taking literally 100 years for you to complete it. And that is why there's only been one 100-year quest, because he knew the true terrors of a god dragon, and he wanted only the best of the best wizards to only take this quest. That is my theory for Fairy Tail 100-year quest chapter 93. So you guys, let me know down below what you guys think of this Fairy Tail 100-year quest chapter 93 theory. Do you think something like this did happen? Do you think we are going to see the hidden history of Elsphyria and why he's the only person left at the Magia Guild, and why he never mentioned there was a sixth god dragon? Let me know by dropping a comment below. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more content, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and also drop a like on the video, because that would really help the channel. Thank you guys for watching this video. Take care and peace.